All right, what's up, y'all? So, as y'all do know, I did, or based on my last video, I did buy this basketball right here. This is the new NBA official game ball made by Wilson, and just wanted to shed a little light on something I realized when I was looking at the features and description of this basketball. So as y'all do know, it used to be endorsed. The NBA used to be endorsed by Wilson. I mean, it used to be endorsed. Well, they were endorsed by Wilson like 37 odd years ago. Then they moved towards Spalding. So previously they were endorsed by Spalding. And so if you look here, they still have the game ball on Spalding, a little bit cheaper. And if you look at the description, it says basketball never stays still. Every player puts their own spin on the game, so it moves, morphs, and shifts with the legends who shape it. For a game that's forever in flux, few things stay as consistent as the Spalding NBA official game ball. For over 3 decades, Spalding has worked with the league to create the gold standard basketball. This ball is designed to feel like second nature in the hands of the legends who wield it. Strictly made for the hardwood, it has a full grain leather construction that turns butter soft once broken in. So you see that right there. After you see that, you see the details, and that's pretty much it. Then you go back over here to the Wilson site. It shows you the description. It says right here, the official game basketball. Basketball players around the world are unified by the love of the NBA game. The NBA inspired play through competitive action, powerful camaraderie, and incredible athleticism. And it begins with the game ball. The Wilson official NBA game ball is built with genuine leather and constructed to meet the world-class standards of the NBA. This is the basketball used by every team and every player in every game. So you read that right there, but then you go down here and it shows features and specs. So the specs here are pretty much the same as the ones on Spalding. So it shows you that. Ships inflated, all that kind of stuff, right? So you go back, but you go to the features and it pretty much shows you all that. But I want to note this right here. If you look here, it says the NBA Game Ball 1 is the closest to what is used by the pros every season. However, basketball is used for NBA games, may have unique specifications, digital technology, and or stricter quality controls or tolerances. So I want to take notice of digital technology. So a lot of people have questioned as of lately, and I've seen this become a lot more prevalent of a question. Are there magnets inside of the basketballs? Do I think so? Yes, definitely. Because I've seen after that Kawhis Shot against the Sixers in 2019, I had no choice but to believe it. Because as many times I played basketball, I've probably seen the basketball be shot a million times. I'm going to be real, because you got to think of all the people I've seen shoot basketballs, all the shots I've taken, all the shots I've seen other people take. I'm pretty sure I've seen the basketball be shot a million times, over a million times probably in my lifetime. And I'm only in my 20s. But I've never seen a basketball do what Kawhi's basketball shot did against the Sixers. So I'm going to pull that shot up first. And then we're going to come back to this one, because this is it, right? This is another one right here. We're going to pull up that Kawhi shot. Because I want y'all to see this, man.
This is great. This is in.
Please make sure that's too loud.
For Philadelphia.
So
Good. It's off to Leonard. Defended
I'm going to pause it right here. Well, actually, no, I'm going to let it
by
play.
Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Come on, man. Let's be real here, man. That's not realistic, man. You know good and well the shots do not do that. But I'm gonna let them show it on the replay. Let's see it on the replay. Let's see it on the replay. Joel Embiid going back there crying and shit. You know why he crying? He crying because he knew that wasn't supposed to go in, man. Look at this. Well, they didn't show the full thing. I guess they knew to cut it off. Let's see what they show it here.
You got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. The game winner, 41 points.
So let's slow it down now. I'm gonna turn the volume down so it ain't. So I'm gonna let y'all see it. Kawhis Shot has backspin, natural rotation when he shoots it. So by the law of physics, if he has backspin on the shot, that means that it's gonna be forward spin when it hits an object. If you shoot a ball with backspin and it's rotating backwards, then when it hits the object, it's gonna propel itself forwards. That's why they call it a shooter's bounce, a shooter's roll. So naturally, Kawhi's shot shouldn't have bounced like that slightly to the other side of the rim because he shot it from so far away. But if you look, it bounced straight up in the air, came down again, then bounced over. Kawhi's shot shouldn't have done that. The shot had backspin. That means the ball should have bounced over the rim because it's going to propel itself to the other side. That's why naturally, if you shoot a ball from the corner, from the side, if you hit the rim like that, it's not going to bounce straight up in the air. It's going to bounce over the rim. I can promise you it will. I promise you. There's no other way it can do that. The ball, if I go back a second or two, you will see the ball literally bounce straight up in the air, then bounce down, then bounce over. And the analysts, the way they reacted, it's like they knew it wasn't supposed to go in, but they were like, oh, like just the reaction just sound fake.
How about
And look at this, man. I mean, in Philly, the Philly players looking like a bunch of clowns because they like, man, come on. Y'all know that wasn't supposed to go. That's the first example of why I believe now that they have magnets inside the ball. Because that shot is not realistic. I'm sorry. But let's go back to another one. Because I want to tell y'all how another way they might rig the games is through players overshooting or undershooting the ball. This is one right here. Now, y'all remember when Kyrie had that whole podcast interview when he was talking about, well, this is the first time I've been on a team where he was like, well, this MFer can shoot that shot too. Well, he's not lying. Like, everybody thought he was throwing shots at LeBron, but LeBron's not a player I worry about hitting a shot in a manner that I do with Kyrie and KD. I get more fear when I see the ball in Kyrie or KD's hands. LeBron, I might get more fear when he's going downhill towards the basket, but when we talking about a shot, I'm scared when KD and Kyrie got the ball. KD, Kyrie, Dame, probably the three players I'm most scared of. I'd even take them over Steph Curry. Curry can shoot threes, but I don't see him as a player I want the ball in the last. I'd be more scared of Klay taking the last shot than Curry. But that's just my perspective. But let's get back towards this. So you see this game right here. They both had a chance to shoot the ball and win the game. Kyrie misses it, goes back to KD. But I want you to see how KD shot the ball. KD's shot, his bread and butter shot, is right here. He loves his mid-range. He loves his shot. You see where he gets it. But watch how he pulls back on the shot. First, I need you to see it quicker. I need y'all to see it a little bit faster than this. I'm going to speed it back up. I want y'all to see how he shot it in regular motion. Look how he shoots it.
Durant will have a chance here. His jumper.
He shot it like, it's like he shot it harder than he usually does. And most people say, well, he's in the heat of the moment. But I'm going to be real with you, man. KD's shot is right there. All he had to do was just barely flick his wrist and it's going in. KD's shot, with his elevation on the jumper, and he's already 7 feet tall with a 7'6" wingspan, his hands are already at rim level when he's up in the air. So all he has to do is just flick it. That's why KD's shot's so easy to score. That's why it's so easy for him to score, because he's right there when he elevates. But now I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to put it in like half motion, half speed, so you can see. You can see how he kind of threw it, and that's why it went over the rim and went to the other side and bounced off. Because most players can oversell or undersell their shot without you realizing. See, most people wouldn't be able to tell. But KD's one of my favorite players, and I notice how his shot is, man. When he gets in that range, that shot is his. And I'm gonna show you right quick. Let's go to when he dropped 50 against the the Clippers. We're gonna show you. I'm just showing you a couple of clips because I want y'all to see how it looks when he gets that shot. Let's go right here. So you see right here, okay, he gets one right there.
Sensational in Game 5, as was Durant, who
he had a couple of mid-range shots
nails
in the first couple of minutes. He went like 6 or 6.
Not much you could do with that, but give credit to Draymond Green has been a difference maker early on in this ball game. Offensive rebound Green. They double Williams, knock it away. Williams has been brilliant in the games in Oracle. He struggled a bit here in these 2 games. At 4, Gallinari corner 3. Poor trend at 4. Gallinari corner 3.
And that's not just a problem for this game. That's a problem for the next series as Durant finishes another one.
Because he was just going crazy from mid-range, man.
5 points and quickly knocks down. Beverly has an ongoing conversation with lots of people during the course. Didn't think would even happen with the Clippers winning on Wednesday night in Oakland to force this game 6.
Right there
Beverly has an ongoing conversation with lots of people during the course of the game. He was sensational in Game 5, as was Durant, who had 45 points. And quickly knocks down his first shot. Here comes Shot. Drives, blocked by Draymond Green. Great hustle to get back defensively.
And he knows. Look how he puts nails it. He just barely shoots it because he barely
Not much you can do with that, but give credit to Draymond Green.
Most players know they touch on the shot, so that's another way they can sell the game. And the next way I'm gonna show you is this one right here. So, you remember the game where Curry hit that shot against OKC. They had the whole game on YouTube. Where is it at? Right here. I'm going to skip ahead to where KD missed a shot before fourth quarter was over.
Night. 3-point game as we approach
him
Warriors play.
At the end of the game. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. In this game, KD fouled out, and it was funny to me because I remember I said KD didn't foul out.
Green to Curry.
Game. But KD had like 37. And,
yeah,
okay,
but they didn't come down with it 2 feet at the same time. It was 1-2.
Westbrook's going to throw KD open. I want y'all to see.
Final minutes.
Look at this. Alley. KD's right there at the rim. But I want you to see what he does. And then I'm going to get back into the whole magnet perspective. Look at this. He just threw the ball over the rim. Just threw it over the rim. He's right there. I know y'all see he's right there. But I want y'all to see he threw it over the rim.
Out to Thompson.
Yeah, here you go. Look how he's right there at the rim. All he had to do was drop it in and he just throws it over the rim. Because he knew they needed that. They needed that to happen so the Warriors could get back in the game. But anyway, that's that perspective. Now I just wanted to show y'all that players can oversell or undersell their shots when they're shooting. But now I want to go to this one right here, where RDC World 1 did a video, a funny video on how they was controlling the Duke and UCF game. So look at this.
Duke's about to get eliminated.
I'm already on it. Don't call that. Give man one.
Oh, good.
There it is.
They're acting like they're controlling the game.
All right, listen. We're not in the clear yet. We cannot let Duke get eliminated. Now, Taco's out. Yes. He fouled out. But they still have one more play. They're probably going to give the ball to Taylor, and he's probably going to go do his signature move, a bank shot to the right? But right when he goes to do the bank shot, I'm going to move the rim. I'm going to make sure that they are not getting them out.
Y'all see how he's I'm going to move the rim.
So the fans do not know.
Now, House of Highlights posted this.
All right, so let's see who they give the ball to. All right, they gave the ball to Taylor. Taylor's coming up to the right. Okay. There he is. I'm about to move the rim. No! There it is! Right there!
So this is what I'm talking about. Now, y'all got to question why they would even make a video like this if it wasn't some truth to it. I mean, seriously. And you see this comment right here, RDC World never ceases to make quality humor. I mean, yeah, you're not lying. They are fun. They are a funny group of guys. I'm not gonna lie. They actually just got recognition from J. Cole and LeBron. So I can say they've done their little bit of work to get up in the ranks when it comes to this. But at the end of the day, they're still making stuff that's based off of some kind of truth. Now, why would they make a video like this saying that the game was controlled if it wasn't controlled in some way, shape, or form? So, just goes to show you, man, I really do think they could possibly have magnets in the rim. But I also want to show y'all this right here, because a lot of people say, well, they could have a tracking device in there to track the score, to track the shot, track the stats and all that kind of stuff. So they made a basketball like this. Wilson actually made another ball called the Wilson X. So my whole thing is, if you go back to the description of the ball, if they can make one like that through Wilson, why they're saying that the ball used in NBA games has digital technology different from what we get in the public? And my whole thing is that they made one through Wilson like that before, they should be able to make one like this with the same digital technology to track our shots. This is an NBA game ball. But they don't do that. You know why? Because the NBA has to have access to that special basketball that nobody can take home with them. And you wonder why. Because they have technology in the basketball they don't want you to figure out. They don't want you to find out about. You know. So let's go back to this right here. Because a lot of people want to know, how could they put the magnet inside the basketball? Well, I want y'all to see this, though.
This is the one.
So they cut inside.
Oh! Hello, welcome back.
Hey, is this it? You think that's it?
Yeah,
It has to be.
Still don't know.
You see that right there? That's a big old chunk. Excuse my language. It's a big chunk. I won't even say or a big piece inside the basketball that they keep the tracker inside of. And they cut that open and they found that it had this little green thing inside, like a tracker.
What is it, liquid?
So see?
Oh, it's battery.
It's having a baby. Whoa!
See?
What?
That's the tracker.
Ew, it's slimy.
So they can put that inside.
I wonder if it moves inside that little capsule.
What makes you think
When the
they can
ball
put a
spins,
magnet
it can
inside
sense
of
the
there?
rotation of it. That is interesting. And on this top side,
It's obviously got a chip in there so it can keep track of your score and all that. So you wonder why they can put that in there, but they can't put a magnet inside of a ball? And then people will say, well, how would they control that? How would they control a magnet inside of a ball? I mean, the rim's already metal. They can put a metal plate on there that has a magnetic pull, and they can just cut it on and off whenever. I think y'all forget how far technology has come. And there's a lot of technology that we don't have access to that they've been using for years. And I'm going to show y'all one last thing before I end this video. And it's obviously the I'm going to show you two more. It's a David Blaine commercial on the magnetic shots and everything.
Tiny magnets.
So he's a magician.
On the ball, ensuring a strong
and he's talking about how they put magnets on the ball to have a stronger attraction to the rim.
And when Barron needs more magnets, Barron gets more magnets. Don't believe me? Watch the NBA playoffs and you'll see there's really no... Ben Gordon can make a shot from anywhere on the court. Is it magic or is it magnets? Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch.
So why would they put stuff like this in commercials if it wasn't some kind of truth to it? And everybody in the comments, if you look in the comments, there's probably some people that come along. See, some comments come along. I even like some of them. But they're telling y'all in a joking fashion. A lot of people have come around to it, man. So that's that. Now, the last video I want to show y'all is where the basketball got stuck on the rim. Because I'll tell y'all legit, I've only seen this happen one time and it didn't get stuck like it did here. So let's do it. Let's fast forward. Let's go to this half court shot right here. This guy goes to shoot a half court shot and look what happens. It just literally gets stuck. Just stuck, like there's nothing else you can, like if you wanted to pull it, it wouldn't even move. How in the world can he do that? I've only seen this happen kind of like this one time, and it was when I was in third grade. We was in basketball practice, and we was in layup lines, and one of my teammates went up to shoot the layup, and the ball bounced on the back of the rim like that for like 5 seconds, but then it rolled in. Like it sat on the back of the rim for like a second, and then it rolled in. But it didn't sit on the back of the rim like that. I mean, come on now. Let's be real here, man. Stuff like that can't happen. I just don't see how that would happen, man. And most people say, well, it's a 1 in a million shot. It's a 1 in a million shot. You know, it's not going to happen like that all the time. But my whole thing is, if a basketball can get stuck on the back of the rim like that, I have no choice but to believe that there's some kind of magnet on the rim. Because a lot of these guys don't even play ball. These guys don't even look at how they play basketball. They're called down there to make a shot. There was another time where the guy shot a layup, missed the layup, airballed the free throw. I think he airballed the three-pointer and then went to the half-court shot and made it. And you telling me they don't have magnets in these balls, man. But as I said, that's my last part of that video. But I want to take y'all back to this one more time and read this. It says right here, the NBA Game Ball 1 is the closest to what is used by the NBA, by the pros every season. However, basketball is used for NBA games may have unique specifications, digital technology, and or stricter quality controls or tolerances. So they're kind of telling you here that they do have some kind of technology that we, the public, don't have access to. So I just thought I'd pay good attention to that and give y'all my thoughts on this. But I want to hear what y'all are thinking. Do y'all think there's magnets inside of the ball? Do I? Yes. Because if there weren't, why is it the digital technology that they have inside the ball can't be released to the public? It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna leave that there. Let y'all get y'all feedback in the comments. And until next time, I'm out.